Hello and welcome to another online session for Acuity STAR training. Today, my name is Paul Malcolmson, and today I'll be walking through how to enter in maintenance of certification activities. So maintenance of certification is a very busy section where you'll constantly have activities to enter into the system because as a learner you're constantly having continuing education and needing to record those credits. So there are two main models that follow, one the Royal College and two the Family College of Physicians. So I'll start with walking through the maintenance of certification section for the Royal College entry, and we do model the sections off of the way that the Royal College buckets everything. So to add a new record, and this is one way that I'll end up walking through a technique of summarizing a common activity across a year, providing the hours for that activity, and then just giving you the idea that you can clone this record later on. So instead of entering in one record for every single activity, it's very easy, very straightforward to streamline one record across a date range, providing the total hours for the activity, and then you can use that at a later date for cloning. So as you can see, with Royal College, we can select the Royal College sections. They're modeled exactly the way the Royal College has them set up. So in this case, we're going to work towards an activity that happens a lot for faculty members. So we're selecting the group learning. We're selecting an accredited activity for the activity type. Now the activity description. So this is what we did. And in this case, we're going to pick department rounds. This is something that happens all the time. Attending rounds is something that faculty members do all the time. So weekly departmental rounds would be my version of what kind of thing we did. We're probably going to record this as a Western activity because it happens and was organized through Schulich and through Western. So we type the word Western and let the system filter on the information for Western. We're able to find Western Ontario. So now we're at the point where we can enter the start and end dates. So the very easiest thing to do for summarizing a weekly attending of rounds across an academic year would be to pick the academic year. So that's extending the start and the end dates to cross an entire year, and then basically providing how many times you attended rounds. In this example, let's pretend rounds were 1 hour sessions, and across the academic year we attended these rounds maybe 35 times. So at that point we've got this rounds to be cloned. So now we've got some ideas of a Royal College section entered in. It spans an entire academic year. We've provided the summary information of how many hours. Now we can save this record. So as you can see, if I sort, we've got Royal College Section 1, departmental rounds, weekly departmental rounds, and we've got them recorded in here with the summary information. Hopefully that provides some clarity on how to get information into the system and gives you the idea that cloning records, spanning them across an academic year, is a very easy way to get the information in here in a streamlined fashion. So to look at the kind of values that are available, I'm changing my role, and now I'm going to be as part of the Department of Family Medicine. So my maintenance of certification records will be a little bit different because they follow the CFPC values. So if I look at what I can put into this system, we've got Main Pro M1, M2, Main Pro C, professional development, and other learning activities. Again, looking for something like rounds as an example. We've got pre-accredited group learning, and then hospital and clinical rounds. Again, the idea that they're modeled off of what the Royal or the Family College has. Weekly rounds, Western. We do the same thing, spending some time at the initial data entry of providing as much information as possible, and then doing something like cloning the records later on is a really nice way to consistently provide as much information as possible. So in this case, we're going to look at making, again, an academic year, June 30th. And for example, let's say we attended 40 times. Save that record. Now we have an M1 section that's ready to go. Hopefully this provides you some guidance on how to enter in maintenance of certification sections. If you do look at the resources tab in STAR, you're able to, I apologize for, in the definitions tab, you can see what the definitions are of what we expect to see in the Royal College and the Family College section. So again, that's on the STAR portal and it's under the definitions tab. Thank you very much for your time.